Living anchored in your heart center is a daily practice. And in this episode, I will share 5 habits of 5D living that you can start putting into practice today. Stay tuned. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to my YouTube channel or my podcast. I'm your host and guide, Will Caminada, and I'm here to help you awaken, heal, and expand your consciousness. In the last episode, I talked about the 5 shadow aspects of 5D, and as promised, in this episode, I'm sharing the 5 5D habits to put into practice so that you don't fall into those shadow aspects. You can click on the card to watch it or check the link in the description. And I'll share with you what I call a macro and a micro practice. A macro practice is the general core feeling of the practice, and the micro practice or the habit is the more specific task that you can add to your daily routine. The first shadow aspect I mentioned in the previous video was losing discernment, and I talked about the importance of spiritual sovereignty. So to improve your sovereignty, number 1, practice setting boundaries. This can be especially challenging for empaths and people pleasers, so I understand that this can be a little vague. So here's the micro practice. Start every day with journaling to this question: what do I need today to be in alignment with my heart? And then throughout the day, keep checking in with yourself and observe what is not aligned with what you need. Then practice expressing this to yourself first. Then the next step is to be able to say it to others if the situation involves someone else. Practicing with yourself first helps you to find the way to set your boundary when the misalignment happens in an interaction with someone else. And the key here is to be self-aware, to have your observer self really active so that you say it when it happens and not after hours or days. Number 2, appreciate the 3D experience. We need to make amends with how we perceive the 3D world. And I say this for myself too. Thinking that the future or the next step in our evolution is better takes us out of the power of the present moment and has us operating in a dualistic mentality, which is in itself an aspect of the 3D level of consciousness. So for the micro habits, I'll give you some options. Number 1 is grounding or earthing. So try to find a moment in your day where you can put your bare feet on the ground, close your eyes, feel the texture of the soil or the grass, and visualize roots coming from the soles of your feet and connecting you to the center of Mother Earth. And if you're a tree hugger like me, go for it too. 2, practice loving your body. And you can do that while in the shower, showing gratitude and appreciation for all of the parts of your physical body. You can also self-massage or get a massage. But whatever you do, just keep that intention of gratitude and appreciation for your body. Number 3, keep a gratitude journal. This is a great spiritual practice, and I've once done a 365 gratitude project that has really changed my life. Keep looking for experiences during your day to be grateful for. You will find that there is a lot of 3D experiences that you were blessed to have. Number 3, embrace your multidimensionality. Remember that you are a part of it all, the macro universe and the micro universe. So you are a multidimensional being with unlimited potential. Having said that, you are living a human experience too, and as you expand your consciousness from the 3D into 4D, 5D, and beyond, you will experience moments that are more 3D and moments that are more 5D. So the micro practice is to remind yourself of that and practice non-judgment, neutrality, and acceptance. Again, be attuned to your observer self and watch your ego. When judgment happens, shift into the observer perspective or your higher self and use the affirmation, I am a multidimensional being living a multidimensional experience. All is well. Use this affirmation whenever you feel like you're putting pressure on yourself for a reaction to a certain situation, an emotion that you may perceive as negative, or if you're just in a low vibration mood. Number 4, trust the evolution of consciousness. The evolution of consciousness is a given. Consciousness itself is evolving through us and through all there is. And while we may perceive evolution as a rising progressive line, evolution is more like a spiral that goes up and down. With that in mind, we can take off the pressure that we need to heal as fast as we can and ascend as fast as we can because time is running out. So the micro practice I suggest here is to be consistent with your spiritual practice and really schedule for yourself moments of healing practices at least once a week. You don't have to necessarily book in with a healer every week, but just have a practice of self-healing like meditation, breath work, sound healing, or yoga. And when you do it, add the previous practice of non-judgment towards this practice. Do it because you're taking an active part in your evolution, but remind yourself that the healing journey is a continuous one. Number 5, connect with the higher dimensional beings as your star family. Remember that they are here to assist us in our ascension, but we mustn't become dependent on them. Instead of looking up to them as a therapist, start seeing them as part of your multidimensional family. In your meditation, set the intention to connect with your spirit guides or the higher dimensional beings as if they were your friends from another country, equal but different. And when you listen to any channeled messages or read any channeled material, do so with your inner resonance on. And I have a whole video about inner resonance that you can watch. I'll put the link in the cards and in the description too. Just remember that they are here to assist us, not to save us. Remember that worshiping any god is what got us disconnected from our own divine power. And now we're on the journey of reclaiming this divine inner power back. Having said that, if you want to connect with the Pleiadians, you can try this meditation right here. And also let me know in the comments which of these habits are you going to put into practice. As always, keep shining your light, keep your heart open, and let love lead the way.